Hello, everyone. It is my great honor to officially begin the 2022 fantasy football season, which is our seventh season of the league. For those of you who know me, for those of you who do not, my name is Patrick McDermott. I'm your commissioner of the league. I've been your commissioner for 6 seasons now since I took over for Shane in the beginning of the 2017 season. And this has been a great honor of mine to be the commissioner of this league. I'm so excited for this season and what joys and pain it shall bring us. I wish you all the best of luck this season, and hopefully our drafts go the way we want it to go. One of my favorite things about this league that I wanted to mention is what it represents, which is much more than just a bunch of friends who play fantasy football together. This league started back in the fall or summer of 2016, and was a means to keep us all together after our time at the University of Tampa came to an end. We've lost members over time, members that have left the league who didn't want to play fantasy football anymore, just didn't want to, couldn't keep up the commitment. But we've been very thankful for the numerous amount of people who have joined the league since then. So I want to just give a shout out to all of them. Thank you so much for joining this special group of people. Also, as commissioner, I want to formally congratulate all the past champions of the league, which is something I really have never done. And I do apologize for that. I am so sorry. And I think that's mainly because I am not one of you. I have never won the league. I've always wanted to. I've come close. Lydia beat me out that one season, I think back in 2019. But I want to congratulate them all in order from our very first champion to our most recent champion. So back in 2016, shout out to Shane, our first winner. Then the following season, 2017, Brendan. Then Dom in 2018, Lydia in 2019, Steven, which I considered the ghost year when he didn't touch his roster at all and won the championship. What a great season. Really makes sense for a year like 2020 for him to win. And Anu, our newest player who won just last season. So a great shout out to them. Also, something to mention for those who I just listed off, we have never had a two-time champion of the league. So for those who I just mentioned, that might be something to strive for this season, something to give you that extra motivation to be that first two-time champion. So good luck to you guys. But for the 5 of us that are still looking for our very first championship, let's try to get our names up there. All right? I'm trying. So something else I will be doing this season, I promise you, I've been talking about it for years, is I am going to invest in a trophy for our league. Something that I will have that will highlight all our past champions, all the ones I just mentioned. I will have all your names. I'll get something with all the tags that go on it, and something with a lot of space for future ones. So I will be reaching out to you guys once I do order one. I will let you guys know how much it was, how much you guys will need to send to me. Just I'll split it up over the 10 members. So whatever it is, I'll divide by 10 and I'll have you guys send whatever that is. And I'll try to make it as affordable as possible. I'm not getting any 10-foot tall, trophy that, you hold above your head and all of a sudden you're 16 feet tall. That's insane. I was thinking something like that, something doable, something I could ship to you guys. All right. Also, something new, something I've been talking about with some of the other league members. We want to implement a keeper setting to the end of this season. So whether it be keeping 1 player, 2 players, 3 players from your current roster from this season, the 2022 season, for the 2023 season, we will be implementing some kind of setting for that. As to how many, I'm not entirely sure yet. I will be discussing it with all of you. To make it fair, to make it something we all agree on. But I'll be looking into it more. I'm not familiar with it, but I will be looking into it. And with that, I'm going to begin the draft order selection process. So here's the wheel that I've created for our draft process this season. As you could tell, all 10 of our names are on this wheel, but each one of us has a very specific percentage of the wheel. So we could look at Dom, for instance. Dom is the red section right here. Dom accounts for 22% of the wheel, and that's mainly because he came in last season. So since he came in last, it doesn't mean that it's set in stone that he's going to get the first pick. Because it's a wheel and it's randomized, he could get the first pick, but he could also get the second. Mathematically, he could get the 10th pick, despite having the largest share. And we'll see what happens. But somebody like, let's say, DePauli came in second last season. DePauli has a 2% chance of getting the first pick. And that's why, because DePauli came in second. And we'll see who gets which pick. After I spin each time, I'm going to remove your names. So if I spin it and let's say Steven gets the first pick, I will hide his name, and therefore he will not be able to be chosen anymore. And thus, that will make everybody else's percent of getting the next pick even higher. So you might have start off with a 10% chance of getting the first pick, but after that, your percentages will only get higher and higher because the other names are coming off the board. So just a reminder, or just a informative information, I guess. I'm sorry. But here is the percentages for each person based on your placements last year. So Dom came in last. He has a 22% chance of that first pick. Steven has an 18. Brendan has a 16. Micah has 14. Kevin has 10. Shane has 8. I have 6. Patrick Holt has 3. I don't know why I put younger Pat, but I could have put your last name. I could have put my last name. I didn't think of it at the time. DePauli has 2, and Anu has 1. So we'll see from there who gets which pick. So let's start it off. And I do apologize for my shaky hands. That's medical. I can't do anything about it. So our first pick will go to... Shane. Shane with a 8% of the first pick gets it. So I'm going to hide your name, but I will write your name down first. So congrats, Shane. Now on to the second. And there we go. Dom will be getting the second pick. Congrats to Dom. And since Dom's name is jumping off the board, all our percentages should go way up. So here we go. For the third pick, we have Kevin. Kevin with the third pick. Congrats to you, Kev. So we have now determined our top 3. Let's get onto our fourth. So our fourth pick will be going to Steven. So Steven will be getting the fourth pick in our draft. Let's hide. So Brendan currently having the highest percent. Let's see if it works. Oh, just missed it. Patrick Holt getting the 5th pick. And I am writing this down on the piece of paper over here, just so you know. So I am keeping track of it. So hide. And we now go on to the bottom 5 of our draft, who will be getting the 6th. DePauli just on the cusp. It could have been Anu, but it's going to be DePauli with the 6th pick. Our 7th pick will be going to Micah. Micah, congrats on the 7th pick. Brendan with looks like 2/3 of the entire wheel. Who are we going to get? This looking like it's going to be Brendan for the 8th pick. I hope this goes my way. So for the 9th pick, it does go my way. So the 9th pick is going to be my Patrick McDermott's pick. And that means the 10th pick will be going to Anu. And I'm just doing that for theatrics. Congrats. So that is everybody. We have got our order right here. So it's going to go Shane, Dom, Kevin, Steven, Pat Holt, DePauli, Micah, Brendan, me, Patrick McDermott, and Anu. So I will be finalizing those, putting them in the draft order, into NFL.com. I'm not sure if you'll get an email about it, and I'll be sending, you hopefully get this whole email video prior. So good luck this season, and may the draft go your way. See ya. So there we go. That's our draft order. So I will be finalizing the draft date soon enough. So I will let you know when all of that is done. But for right now, that is our order. Hopefully we get that draft done in the next, I would say 3 weeks. I would look in the 2 to 3 week mark, somewhere in the end of August, hopefully. And you will all be notified of that via email from NFL.com fantasy website. So good luck. Thank you again. And I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your August. Have a good one.